property in that neighborhood of Ritz Point community?
No, I'm not planning to sell.
Not planning to sell. Okay, sounds good.
No.
Do you by any chance looked at the comps? But I looked at Zillow really quick and it gives me a range anywhere between 1.5 to 1.6.
Oh, okay. I just want to know that.
Okay, yeah, no worries.
Okay,
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Hello, you've reached Kaylee Lamb. I'm sorry I missed you. Your call has been forwarded. The number you are calling.
Oh, because we recently sold a property in the neighborhood.
I have no intention.
No intention. All right, excellent. Do you happen to know anyone, perhaps, who's thinking of selling?
No, everybody's pretty comfortable.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
And good luck for your calling.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Welcome back to today's vlog. I just did about an hour and a half of prospecting. It's currently 11:30 in the morning. I am gonna go and pick up my son from school very soon. And yes, we enrolled him in a part-time program in the mornings, just twice a week. It's not really school, but it's a program where he does like an arts and crafts, and he does the Pledge of Allegiance. They sing songs, they play, and it's a really cute little program for 2 and 3-year-olds. At first, I think my husband was really anxious about enrolling him in a part-time program, and I was obviously nervous about it too because I didn't know how he would adjust. And we were kind of at this crossroads of whether or not to hire a nanny to take care of him, and we went through a couple different nannies. We unfortunately had to find a nanny because our first nanny ended up having to go on bed rest, and it was like a whole thing. She ended up getting pregnant, so we had to find another nanny, and finding a nanny is a process. It is a very lengthy process. I felt like my son really wanted that learning aspect. He just craves learning. He's very curious. He can already count to 10 and beyond, and he already knows the alphabet. He knows his ABCs. So I really felt like I wanted him to be a part of something where he can not only learn and use his fine motor skills, gross motor skills, but also be able to like socialize with other kids. And that's what we really loved with our first nanny, is that she would bring her 2-year-old daughter with her, and they would play together and they would go out together. And so it was really hard to find that exact situation again with a nanny. And plus, nannies are very expensive. So this program that we found is actually cheaper than finding a nanny, and it's great because he's able to learn. I kind of had to convince my husband a little bit to kind of get past like the whole anxiety and the fact that he's a little bit young, and trust that this is the right program for him. And we went and toured the school. We fell in love with the teacher and everything about the school. It's like this family-run business. They've been around for a really long time, and they're right down the road. They're literally like 4 minutes from our house. This is his second week, and it's been a little bit of a transition. When we first took him, he was crying, and it was really hard on my husband. And now that I've been taking him, I notice that he's crying a lot less. So if you're a mom, please send your positive vibes my way, because it's always so heartbreaking to hear him cry. And each time I go and pick him up, the teacher says he cries less and less. And so they always say it's harder on the parents than it is on the kid, and to just, give it a couple weeks and he'll adjust and get used to it. So please send your positive vibes. Please send your prayers. Let me know it gets easier. If you're a mom to a toddler, I need your comfort that it's going to get better. And I know that it is the right choice, and I know that it is the right thing for him. It also gives me some time to work and to do my things that I need to do. So it would be really comforting to hear from another mom that you've done this before, you've gone through this with your little ones. And I'm curious, if you are a working mom or are you a stay-at-home mom? Do you take care of the kids full time? Like, I would love to hear from you, like where you're at with the whole mom life, because each time I do have like a little bit of guilt when I do drop him off, but at the same time, I know that me having my career and fulfilling that desire of, you know, having that career and working and that, you know, passion of just, you know, real estate, all of that, like it helps me become a better version of myself, and it does help me be a better mom. But I just can't help having just a little bit of guilt. I love having that balance of the option of working part-time as well as watching my son, and I wouldn't have it any other way. So I'm like so grateful that I have that opportunity. I've worked really, really hard to get to where I am right now in my career. I've worked very, very hard and I enjoy it. I love it. I'm super passionate about what I do. I believe truly that I'm an integral part of the business. And we've got some super ambitious goals for 2025. We're even gonna go above and beyond the previous year. So I am excited and looking forward to continuing to expand the business and to grow and achieve new heights. And so I don't want to give it up. I really don't. I don't see myself ever giving it up. It's what I enjoy doing. I love the balance of being able to work part-time and watching him. But being a stay-at-home mom and working is a balance for sure. So like this morning I was like trying to make my breakfast and he's glued to me and attached at the hip, like not wanting to leave my side, wanting my attention, constantly calling me or throwing a fit. And I'm like, man, I can't even like make breakfast in peace. He just doesn't want to go and play with his toys. I just thought I would kind of open up about that side of my life, because right now it's a transition for us, getting him kind of adjusted to this school and to the teacher and to the program. And yeah, I'm gonna go and pick him up right now, and hopefully he's happy. The last time we picked him up, he was totally content and didn't want to leave. He like was so just fine, not fussing, not crying at all whatsoever. So that gave me peace of mind. All right, I'm gonna go pick him up, and then I have to go take my husband to go pick up his car at the dealership. And then we'll come back home and we're gonna make some lunch. Just picked up my son from school and we're gonna make some lunch. So I think I'm gonna make him, I'm gonna heat up some stew. Hi. Hi. Made some rice and beef stew over the weekend with tomato sauce, lentils. Good, you see the letters? F-A-G-E. Okay, so mommy's gonna have some cauliflower rice. I'm gonna heat up 2 of these. These are just lightly breaded chicken breasts.
No.
You want some more?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mama.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Mama.
What a day it has been. It has been just so crazy. I'm exhausted and it's only 2 o'clock. I put my son down for a nap about 30 minutes ago. He was fighting it, didn't want to go to sleep, but thankfully he is fast asleep now. And I came downstairs to work in our basement because I figured it would be better in terms of maybe I was making too much noise, like prospecting and working in the kitchen, and it was waking him up because he's only been napping for like an hour and 20 minutes, sometimes like an hour and a half. And typically he naps for 2 hours. So I'm hoping that if I work down here that it'll be quieter and less noise for him, and maybe hopefully, fingers crossed, he will sleep longer. But it's just been a crazy, crazy day so far. He has been just a little under the weather. He's kind of dealing with like just just a runny nose, nothing major, but I think he's been more tired, more fussy. He's definitely clinging on to me more. I can't eat in peace. Like, I had to have my husband help me because he wasn't letting me eat, and I had to literally go in my husband's office and close the door to eat my lunch in peace. Oh, and then he was fighting the nap, and I'm like, oh, I really hope he's gonna go down so that I can like get some work done. But thankfully he's asleep. I was able to hop on the walking pad to get some more steps in. I'm sitting here with my computer about to make some calls. Honestly, I would really love just a cappuccino, a decaf cappuccino, but I'm in my cut right now, so I can't, I'm like limiting my fats, calories, all that. So it's like so hard because I really want just like another decaf coffee. I mean, I could go up and make it, but I'm also trying to finish this water here. I've been kind of bad about drinking water today, so trying to chug water. Okay, I'm gonna hit the phones, hopefully set some appointments. Let's go. Our basement is his designated play area. We have a bouncy, some other toys back here, and this is just his area where he comes down here. We turn on the bouncy house and he goes and he jumps in there for like hours and hours. This was actually a gift from my parents for Christmas, and also my husband's parents also got him a little play kitchen as well, so he absolutely just like loves coming down here and just playing and jumping and playing with like all these balls. It does get messy down here, so it's a little bit of a task to like clean up, but we're just gonna be down here for an hour until dinner and counting down the minutes and the clock here until my husband gets off from work so we can have dinner. Right now it is 4 o'clock. We just had a little snack. I had my yogurt bowl with my frozen raspberries, so that's gonna tide me over until dinner. And then, okay, you wanna say bye? All right, he's telling me he wants me to say bye, so I'll check in when it's dinner time. So hungry, I can't wait for dinner, but I made, and I'll leave a link to this recipe down below because it's very macro friendly. I made lazy skillet lasagna, and I portioned it out. It makes 6 servings, so this portion here is I think 440 calories, and the macros are really good. So it's from Snap Macros. I'll leave a link to the recipe down below. I'm just gonna have some broccoli, and this has been helping with my hunger. Coke Zero. I know it's not healthy, but when you're dieting, something about that carbonation just hits. So this is my dinner. We're gonna eat here soon. It's 5:30. Can't wait. So hungry.